He whom the God sent is speaking the words of the God, for not out of a measure, but abundantly, he is giving the Spirit. The Father is mindfully loving the Son, and hath given all things into his hand. The one believing into the Son is possessing aeonic life, but the one not being persuaded by the Son shall not see life, but the wrath of the God is remaining upon him. Yohanan in the LLV, chapter 4. When therefore the Lord knew that the Parishah had heard that Yeshua is making and baptizing more disciples than Yohanan, although Yeshua himself was baptizing not, but his disciples, he left Judea and departed again into the Galilee. And it was being necessary for him to pass through the Samaria. He is coming therefore into a city of the Samaria, being called Shukar, near to the piece of land which Jacob gave to his son Joseph. And Jacob's well was being there. Yeshua therefore, having become weary with his journey, was sitting thus by the well. It was being about the 6th hour. A woman of the Samaria is coming to draw water. Yeshua is saying to her, "Give thou to me to drink." For his disciples had gone away into the city, so that they might buy food. The Shamaraita woman therefore is saying to him, "How is it that thou, being a Yehudi, art asking of me to drink, me being a Shamaraita woman?" For Yehudim have no dealings with the Shamarayim. Yeshua responded and said to her, "If thou hadst known the gift of the God, and who the one saying to thee, 'Give thou to me to drink,' is, thou wouldst have asked him, and he would have given to thee living water." The woman is saying to him, "Sir, thou hast nothing to draw with, and the well is being deep. Whence then art thou possessing the living water? Art thou being greater than our father Jacob, who gave us the well, and he drank thereof, he and his sons and his cattle?" Yeshua responded and said to her, "Everyone drinking out of this water shall thirst again. But whosoever drinketh of the water that I shall give him shall certainly not thirst into the aeon, but the water that I shall give him shall become in him a well of water, leaping up into aeonic life." The woman is saying to him, "Sir, give thou to me this water, so that I be thirsting not, neither be traversing hither to draw." He is saying to her, "Be thou going, call thou thy man, and come thou hither." The woman responded and said to him, "I am having not a man." Yeshua is saying to her, "Thou saidst well, I am having not a man, for thou hast had 5 men, and he whom thou now art having is not thy man. This that thou hast said is true." The woman is saying to him, "Sir, I am perceiving that thou art being a prophet. Our fathers worshipped in this mountain, and ye Ye are saying that in Hierosolymos is being the place where it is being necessary to be worshipping. Yeshua is saying to her, Woman, believe thou me, the hour is coming when neither in this mountain nor in Hierosolymos shall ye worship the Father. Ye are worshipping what ye have not known. We are worshipping what we have known. For the salvation is being out of the Yehudim. But the hour cometh, and now is, when the true worshippers shall worship the Father in spirit and truth. For the Father is seeking ones of this kind, the ones worshipping him. The God is a spirit, and it is being necessary for the ones worshipping him to be worshipping in spirit and truth. The woman is saying to him, I have known that Mashiach cometh, he that is being called anointed. When that one should come, he will declare to us all things. Yeshua saith to her, I, the one speaking to thee, I am the one. And upon this came his disciples, and they marveled that he was speaking with a woman. Yet no man said, What seekest thou? Or why speakest thou with her? So the woman left her water pot, and went away into the city, and saith to the people, Come ye, see ye a man who told me all things as many as I did. Can this be the anointed? They went out of the city, and were coming to him. In the meantime the disciples were beseeching him, saying, Rabbi, eat. But he said to them, I have food to eat, which ye have not known. The disciples therefore said one to another, Hath any man brought him aught to eat? Yeshua saith to them, My food is to do the will of him that sent me, and to accomplish his work. Are ye not saying, Yet a 4-month period is being, and the harvest is coming? Behold, I am saying to you, Lift up your eyes and look on the fields, that they are white already to harvest. He that reapeth receiveth wages, and gathereth fruit to life Ionic, that he that soweth and he that reapeth may rejoice together. For herein is the saying true, One soweth and another reapeth. I sent you to reap that whereon ye have not laboured. Others have laboured, and ye are entered into their labour. And from that city many of the Shamaraye believed on him, because of the word of the woman, who testified, He told me all things which I did. So when the Shamaraye came to him, they besought him to abide with them, and he abode there 2 days. And many more believed because of his word. And they said to the woman, Now we believe, not because of thy speaking, for we have heard for ourselves, and know that this indeed is the Saviour of the world. And after the 2 days he went forth from thence into the Galilee. For Yeshua himself testified that a prophet hath no honour in his fatherland. So when he came into the Galilee, The Galilee received him, having seen all the things that he did in Hierosolymois at the festival, for they also went to the festival. He came therefore again to Cana of the Galilee, where he made the water wine. And there was a certain nobleman whose son was sick at Capernaum. When he heard that Yeshua was come out of the Judea into the Galilee, he went to him and besought him that he would come down and heal his son, for he was at the point of death. Yeshua therefore said to him, Except ye see signs and wonders, ye will certainly not believe. The nobleman saith to him, Sir, come down before my child die. Yeshua saith to him, Be thou going, thy son is living on. The man believed the word that Yeshua spoke to him, and he was going. And as he was now going down, his bondservants met him, saying that his son is living. So he inquired of them the hour when he began to amend. They said therefore to him, Yesterday at the 7th hour the fever left him. So the father knew that it was at that hour in which Yeshua said to him, Thy son is living on, and he believed, he and his whole house. This is again a second sign that Yeshua did, having come out of the Judea into the Galilee. After these things there was a festival of the Yehudim, and Yeshua went up to Hierosolyma. Now there is in the Hierosolymois by the sheep gate a pool, which is being called, by use of language of Abrim, Bet Hesdah, having 5 porches.